Voici Josephine Baker.
Josephine Baker was an American singer who was so loved here in France that when she died in the 1970s, she had Parisian streets and, somewhat incongruously, a swimming pool named after her. She, in turn, loved France. She called the capital her true home. She even gave up her American nationality to become a French citizen, for it was here that she found fame and fortune with her biggest hit, the song Deux amours.
J'ai deux amours, mon pays est Paris.
Baker sings, I have two loves, my country and Paris.
Mon cœur est ravi.
It's that sense of how immigration can inspire a creative process that's behind an exhibition of contemporary art here at the Museum of Immigration in Paris. And its curators have borrowed the title of Baker's most famous song for their own.
Since opening its doors 5 years ago, the Cité Nationale de l'Histoire de l'Immigration has built up an impressive collection of contemporary art. Museum curators say their art provides a fresh approach to examining immigration in modern France. Through the eyes of the artists here, deux amours makes us look at immigration both as a physical journey and a rather magical transformation.
There are lots of artists who are French and live abroad, or come from abroad and live in France. They become part of a dialogue on themes of exile, departure and borders, but also on cultural and artistic differences and the matter of identity.
Over 100 pieces in many different media have been put into this exhibition. Cameroonian artist Bartholomew Toguo lives and works in Paris and New York. He's sculpted giant passport and visa stamps as a way of looking at the issues of border control.
He questions our idea of borders, which are central to his work. Borders to him are both physical and psychological. So it's a very bold way of making us really think about this important and delicate question.
In the run-up to the French presidential election, immigration has been a key issue, but for some, it's been more a question of how to safeguard France against immigrants, rather than looking at what migration really means for those involved. Lost love, newfound fear, or perhaps a mixture of both. Speaking to me from San Francisco, guest curators Evelyn Huano and Hu Hanru said they felt that now more than ever, people should see immigration in a different light.
Of course, it was very significant to us, especially in this electoral time. This issue of immigration is still very important in the debate in France.
Migration, especially immigration from other cultures, brings such a wealth, such a diversity, such a richness to the society and also to the artistic language.
An artistic language that can embrace many cultures, like in this work by artist Chen Zhen. Is it a Chinese drum or an antique French chair? The answer is that when cultures collide, it can be both, and we're invited to add our own contribution too.
God save our gracious Queen, God save...
And perhaps I'd better leave the singing to Josephine Baker. A walk around deux amours gives a truly contemporary insight into how multiculturalism is a key part of modern French society. And as we leave the exhibition, artist Claire Fontaine reminds us in Spanish that there's foreigners everywhere, and it's an illuminating prospect.